I'm standing here with 8-time Miss Olympia Lenda Murray and new inductee into the International Sports Hall of Fame. Lenda, you were up here with a panel of superstars. How did you feel sitting next to all these people?
Oh my God!
You looked overwhelmed.
I was overwhelmed. I was like trying to be cool and calm. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was excited when Dr. Goldman told me that he was having like Evander Holyfield. I was like, really?
You like him?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love him, and I had not, met him. Never really thought that I would get the chance to meet him. And I love boxing. My family, like I'm from Detroit, so yeah, like
they box,
Detroit is we box, so that was just really, really cool. Yeah.
It's funny because I had never met Evander Holyfield either, and it's like when you meet him in person, it's like a different side of him that you never knew existed because we only know the boxer.
Yes, absolutely, right. So I know, and you see him on TV and like after a fight. But his face, he looks really good.
He's young looking.
Good, yeah, he really does. He looks good. So, yeah.
Did you feel I felt the energy on stage. It was like a very positive vibe that I hadn't felt in a long time. Like it was a good group of. It's like you guys meshed well.
Yeah, we did. It was a great group, and I've had the opportunity to meet several of them, from the past, and Triple H and Stephanie, and just I have so much respect for the WWE. I got a chance to see, how they operate backstage, and they get along. Like sometimes with bodybuilders, we it's me. They have to work as a team, and they really have some of the best attitudes.
We should learn from them how to run shows because we would probably be on TV.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're the masters. They really are.
Now, I know that you're getting involved in this women's bodybuilding revitalization movement. I know that they want to launch a new Miss Olympia-like event in August. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, the Miss Olympian women, again, what I said today, it's really about women. It's up to us. The judges make a decision on who they like, but the Miss Olympia has been around for a long time, and so there has to be a place for the women to go. And so you look, and I really do feel for them because, the women that Iris Kyle retired, but then when you look at the women that placed second and third and fourth and fifth and 10th and women all over that in the NPC, you just know and you feel for them.
Right.
They're real athletes.
Do you think now that Iris Kyle has moved on, she kind of was the last of the monsters, as we would like to say, which was, it served its point at some point in time, but now there's a different, feel to women's bodybuilding. Do you think it could possibly evolve into something that maybe is more acceptable?
Definitely, for sure.
Especially if we guide it a little bit.
Yes, if we guide it. And, life is just really interesting because back in the day, the sport that I see today is different than then.
Absolutely is.
You know what I mean?
And the way we cover it.
The way we cover it. And that's what I mean. It's completely different. Social media didn't exist. It was really, the internet, people weren't doing interviews and checking them out. So, yeah, things have changed. And so you never really want to say that something's dead. So when they said to me it's over, doesn't mean to me that it's really over.
Well, I think that the women have to take responsibility for it too. I don't see the women bodybuilders getting out there and promoting the sport. I call them up, I text them, and no one gets back to me. And I'm giving them a vehicle to promote themselves, and they're not doing it. So how is the sport going to grow?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what, though? To be honest, I believe that that's a big part of why it went in the direction that it went in. Whether people want to know that they don't understand that, everybody wants to be pro, right? And when you turn pro, then it's really, now it's a business. You
have a responsibility.
And you have a responsibility. And therefore, when you own a business, you work with vendors and different people, you negotiate, you find your allies, you move, you shake, you have power. And if you don't use your power, and if you just say, I'm just going to still be an amateur bodybuilder, I'm going to show up and just win shows and just disappear, well, incorrect. Guess what?
An ambassador.
You have to be an ambassador.
And you always were.
Yeah, you have to be an ambassador.
Now, I'm looking at this physique, and I'm seeing that you could still compete. Would you ever sneak out of retirement to try to revitalize women bodybuilding once again?
Oh, that's funny. You know what? No more sneaking out. I did my last sneak in 2002 when I
think you could do it. I see a lot of muscle on this body.
Yeah, but I got some extra stuff tucked away.
You could get rid of that, no problem.
Yeah.
Give me an arm shot. Let's see. Look at that arm. That's unbelievable. Is this just you?
Yeah, it's just me.
I mean,
I
you just not lose muscle? Because, I mean, it's amazing. You look as good as you did, 20 years ago.
You know what? I mean, my husband, we're really into, weight training consistently.
You still train heavy?
Yeah, still train heavy within reason.
Right.
Because some of my joints don't want to do all of what they used to do.
Right.
So I have to be careful. But, I think the key, too, is that, people always come up and they, when they see athletes that have, used to train and they go, oh, their muscles turn to fat. I'm like, no, it doesn't work that way. Muscle is muscle and fat's fat. But at the same time, I had all this muscle, so if I stop training and, I have extra skin, all these things, so I try to maintain.
What about if you just got in shape for the Olympia type event that you guys will hold and you did a guest posing? On camera for all your fans.
That's interesting.
That might be a challenge for you.
Yeah.
This way you're not really competing against anyone but yourself.
Right. You know what? Because a lot of times I'm really inspired when I go to shows and you're sitting in the audience and you see on the stage and my mind, the person I am today, I'm so much stronger and I'm so much more creative. I'm I would do that move and do that.
I think we should see a guest posing from Lenda Murray and then maybe a couple photo shoots, to prove you still got it.
Yeah, to prove I still got it, y'all. I still got it.
Congratulations on the award.
Thank you.
Dave Palumbo with Lenda Murray, 8-time Miss Olympia.